Hello and welcome to Size by Side on YouTube.
We're here finally. How long has it taken us?
A long time.
Yeah, over a year.
I am Neens, I'm a size 18.
And I'm Claire and I'm a size 10. Now, I'm a personal stylist and I love helping women feel amazing in clothes. We've been doing a series called Size by Side for almost 3 years now, where I style the same outfit on myself and on Neens to show you that style has no size.
Yeah, and I'm here really as the more curvaceous woman doing my bit for ladies that have got curves. And I think it's really important to stress that, you know, I was always that girl that would turn to somebody and go, well, it's okay for you. You are a size 8 to 10. You can wear that. I can't. But trust me, what Claire has taught me, and I'm learning as we go, is that actually I can sometimes look better than Claire in clothes.
She does, and that's really important for me as a stylist to show that women can look amazing in outfits. And I think it's really impactful when we stand together wearing the same outfit. Quite often, there's not a lot of visual size difference, and it does really prove if you put your outfits together in a specific way, and if you balance out your frame, and if you wear the right pieces, you can totally transform the way your body appears.
I'm just going to interrupt you there because that probably sounds quite technical, but it's not. Claire is going to teach us how to dress for our shapes, what is complementary. I was always that girl that would tend to wear black and a lot of the time oversized and just quite sort of drapey, but now, I mean, look at me.
Look at this.
I mean, come on now. So why are we here and what are we going to be doing? Well, we are basically going to be wearing the same clothing and taking a guest every single month and giving them a beyond the wardrobe look.
We wanted to bring you a longer version of what we do on Instagram because we know there's more information that you want to know about the outfits, about why I've styled us in these particular outfits, why they work. We're also going to have the time to show you why things don't work. So we want to be able to teach you more, as well as give you more of us, give you more of the banter, more of the fun and the guests.
Yeah, and I think that's really important. That's something that has come up time and time again. You want a longer version of what we do, and that's why we are here.
Let's talk about this jumpsuit because this is one of my favourite jumpsuits that I've ever put on Neens. It is by Jo Browns. First and foremost, we love, both of us, love the 70s aesthetic. So we're leaning into that with this bootleg jumpsuit, very kind of Charlie's Angels, we think, don't we?
Very much so.
And this just goes to prove that if you are larger and if you do have curves, you absolutely don't need to be hiding them under baggy styles. This jumpsuit fits Nina like a glove, and it really highlights her curves in a stunning way. It's got these clever two-tone panels here. Can you just turn to the side,
Yeah,
darling?
sure.
Can you see? And they give extra curvature to her silhouette. Just a little turn. The pockets are in a really great position.
But when you say great position, what do you mean by that?
Okay, let me tell you about pockets. So, pockets need to be on a little bit of a slant, because if they're on a little bit of a slant, they point inwards. They're going to make your bum look more curved.
One thing I do hear an awful lot from my community is, you know, ladies are conscious about their tummy area. And something that Claire has taught me is not to hide it, to actually embrace it, but to balance it out. And that's exactly what this jumpsuit's doing.
And just to finish off talking about this jumpsuit, again, it's got lots of stretch in it.
Yeah,
so
it
it really feels comfortable. It pulls you in nicely, not in a constrictive way. And it's got this zip at the front and this vertical detail. Any vertical detail on a piece of clothing actually gives you a little bit of length, because what the eye does is it sweeps up and down that vertical feature.
Okay. I like the belt as well because that's going to actually accentuate your waist. And my waist, I do have a waist, so I need to show that. Again, historically, I would have always hidden it. So this is really working. And another little tip, I would always wear my bow right in the centre. And Claire would say to me, why are you doing that? It's like, well, that's where bows are meant to go. That's where you're meant to tie your outfits if it comes with the belt. No, if you literally just put that off centre, the focal point is off centre. So it's not actually sitting on your tummy area.
She's learnt so much,
Yeah,
haven't you?
thanks to you.
I love it.
3
I
years
love
it's
it.
taken me. I don't know everything, trust me. That's why she's here. Otherwise, I'd do without her. I want to give a shout out for these shoes because if you are looking for an evening shoe, these Eskers are an absolute must. You're going to probably pay a little bit more than you normally would for a heeled shoe, but I've got the white fit
And I've got the slightly higher heel. They come in different heel heights.
They are so comfortable, and I promise you can wear these all day and all night and still feel that my feet belong to me.
Yeah, these are the only heels that I can dance literally all night in and not be desperate to take them off the minute I get home. They are amazing.
And the fact that they've also got that little platform, it's going to give you a little bit of height as well. And you know, it's not like you're unstable or anything. These shoes are so stable. Look. Thanks. So what's coming up in today's show? Claire, come on, what's coming up?
Well, we've got a side by side. We're going to show you some dresses for all occasions. Normally we do 3 on our Instagram channel, but we've got time, so we're going to do a few more. We are going to introduce our guest. So as we said, we've got a guest coming on the show who's going to have a little bit of a style makeover. We're going to go beyond their usual wardrobe and show them some different styles and different outfits to wear.
Yeah, and I'm going to be talking to them as well about their body hang-ups, because let's be honest, ladies, it doesn't matter if you're a size 6 or a size 36. All of us do have issues, you know, and I always say it's about body acceptance. If we can learn to accept our bodies in the moment, I'm telling you, you'll nail it. You will nail confidence.
The amount of women that contact me about my styling services and say, I'm going to call you back when I've got down to a size 12. I'm going to call you back when I've lost X amount of weight. Honestly, ladies, do it now. Do it whatever size you are now. Focus on your style and you will feel 100% better.
So let's crack on with what we do best, size by side.
And in this show, we've got some great dresses to show you. This is a dress from Cara Millen. It has pockets.
Oh, I love a pocket.
Especially on an occasion dress. You don't often get them.
No, that is true, actually. And it is a bit of a comfort blanket as well. If you're at a wedding, you kind of stood with guests you're not sure of, you know, it's a bit like, oh, okay, there you go. There's my comfort blanket. What do you think of this dress?
Okay, what do we think? So first and foremost, the colour isn't for me. Really not my colour tones. It's very, very yellow, and I don't think it quite suits me. I love the shape on me. I love the shape on you. It feels amazing. It feels really soft, really floaty.
I'm loving this full skirt, I've got to be honest.
Yeah.
This deep V, I mean, let's keep it real. I mean, seriously, this deep V here is very deep, and I've got a little bit too much boobage going on. That said, what I probably would do is get a stitch gun and just literally put a couple of quick stitches there attached to my bra.
Yeah, that would actually work really well. But there was another issue for you, wasn't there, with this dress?
There was, yes. I was just saying to Claire, you know, if I'm dancing, you know, and I put my hands up and I'm giving it large.
As you would.
I would.
What would we expect?
The waistband kind of rides right up here, and then it's like,
yeah. So on these Empire style dresses, this is what you don't want. You don't want the waistband literally sitting underneath your bust, because then it feels like literally your bust is hanging over your waist.
Which is exactly what I feel like when I do that.
So it does have a nice deep waistband, which is great.
That said, this is comfortable because it has got the elastic. So you feel like you can absolutely move in it, but when you're putting your hands up in the air. Okay, so dance, but just dance with your hands shoulder height and below, okay? I like the colour. Yellow is something that I've been wearing.
It suits you better than me.
I've always steered clear from yellow, and you put me in something yellow in the start of this year, and I was like, wow, I did not think yellow was my colour. Quite like it. I think the print is absolutely beautiful. I just wish this wasn't so low.
This is what we wanted to do by doing this side by side on YouTube, is show you the outfits and show you the pros and show you the cons as well.
Score out of 10, what are you giving it?
A 6 out of 10.
Okay. For me, I am also giving it a 6 out of 10. Yeah, okay, 6 out of 10. There you go. Next one. Okay, so this is a prairie style dress from 2 at Sainsbury's. What are you thinking?
I love the colour.
Yes.
Really into chocolate brown at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan so much of this style on me, but I think it's a lovely dress. I love the back detail.
Oh, the back detail is great. However, I do need a different bra with this one, most definitely. Again, it's got pockets. I think it's a nice length.
Really good length, actually.
Yeah, really nice length. For me personally, I do like the shape. This is hitting right at my waistline, which is actually complimentary.
Yeah.
And it is giving me a lot of shape. I am balancing out my bust area with this puff sleeve. Puff sleeves Claire introduced me to these a couple of years ago. Since being introduced to them, everything I get has pretty much got a puff sleeve. I absolutely love it.
I actually think the shape works lovely on you.
You like it?
I really do like it. And obviously with these sleeves, you can wear them off the
that's a good
shoulder.
point, yes.
You don't have to wear them as a square neck. You can wear them more as a bardo style.
What's that like on me?
I prefer the squareness.
Okay.
I think it gives your curves, it kind of cuts through your curves and gives you a bit more structure on your top half.
Okay. Can we talk about the shoes? Because these are so, so pretty. These are Monsoon. Now, they have been doing this style of shoe. It's got to be a couple of years now, Claire, isn't it? In different colours.
Yes, definitely. But, yeah.
And it's a real, it's almost like their signature shoe, would you say?
Well, they're a copy of a designer.
Oh, right. Okay.
A designer shoe.
They are so pretty. I'd even wear these with jeans, you know?
Yeah, they'd look great with a pair of rolled up jeans.
Yeah, love them.
Just with a little top for a night out.
Yeah.
So how are we rating this dress?
I am going to give this a 7.5.
I'm going to give it a 7.
Oh, okay.
Not a 7.5, I'm going to give it a 7.
Okay, 7.5
I'm holding out for a showstopper.
Okay, let's do the next one.
This is a lovely occasion dress from Monsoon. I feel a bit, if this was red, I'd feel like the emoji girl.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
And I think it actually comes in red, you know.
I'm feeling this. When I saw it off the hanger, I was like, not sure that's for me. Do you know what I love about it? The kickage. I don't know, it's just got really nice kind of swishy, kicky feel. It feels good, Claire. It feels really weighty.
Yeah, it's got really good movement to it.
Yes.
It really, really has.
Yeah. Sleevage. How are we feeling about
yeah,
that?
well, I love it, and you probably love these.
Yeah, I do. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of showing off my upper arms, but yeah, I feel this kind of takes away from that, draws the attention away. Yeah, feeling it.
So this is like perfect for a wedding or a party, and I think you could wear this all year round really, because it's not too much of a summery colour.
No, it's got a lovely little subtle pattern in it.
So how are we rating this out of 10?
I am going 8.5.
What's with the 0.5?
Oh, it just doesn't feel as harsh as an 8, and it doesn't deserve a 9.
Okay, well I'm going for an 8.
Okay.
I'm going for an 8.
Okay, let's go for the next one. You're loving this.
I just love it because it's so easy to throw on and wear. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I do love the kind of boho vibe, and this is very much giving those boho vibes.
And I think as well it's important to add that this is only £26 from Matalan.
Yeah, yeah.
£26, an absolute
Fully lined.
bargain.
Fully lined.
Oh, yes, it is. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It feels amazing. I know it's probably not my best colour. I know it's not showing off any curves. But I just think sometimes you want a dress that you can just float around in.
And literally, you are floating on air in that, to be fair. Yeah, I don't love it, but I don't not like it, you know? I think this is something that I would have historically worn before you gave me tips about style. One of those dresses that you just put on, it's got no shape to it whatsoever.
You can obviously belt it like this on me. You could actually put on a different belt.
Maybe that's what I need then. Maybe a bigger, like tan belt or something, and some tan boots.
Yes.
Perhaps, actually.
Yeah.
Then I'd probably like it a bit more. Okay, what are you rating this one then, Claire?
I might give this 9 out of 10.
Okay, I'm giving this a 7. On to the next one. J'adore. I love it on both of us.
It's from 2.
Bargain.
Yeah, I do like this.
It's a denim, right?
It's a leopard denim. It's got really good stretch to it. So I'm wearing a 10, you're wearing an 18.
Yeah.
I actually almost feel I could even go a size down.
Really?
Yeah, I do, because I think it would give...
Because of the stretch?
Yeah, because of the stretch. I probably
Yeah.
wouldn't, but anyway, it's generous. I do feel it's quite a generous size. Yeah, and this is another all year rounder because, yeah, you can wear it with slides in the
Yeah.
summer. We've got it on with these great shoes from Amazon.
Yep.
These pointed buckle flats, which I think gives it a nice bit of edge. You could put it on with boots through the winter months. I do like it. I think it's
Can I just say,
hugging.
I chose this.
She did.
I did, and I'm
did.
so chuffed with myself. Can you do your top button up there? Because I did say to you, I quite like it with your top button done up. I don't know if that would work on me so much, but I do feel funkier with my top button done up. Okay.
No, that works. I think it looks great on you, Dana.
Okay, so what are we giving this one then, Claire?
I'm giving this a 9.
I'm giving this a 9.
Wow. Winner.
I did good.
You did.
Next.
This is from Monsoon. I think this is a really, really pretty and well-fitting dress.
You actually said this is a grown-up dress.
It's a grown-up
and it
dress.
looks really good on you, Neen, which means that I'm officially
A grown-up.
Thank you.
But it's got a sense of elegance about it, and I love the embroidery. It has vertical embroidery down the front of the dress, which is lengthening, and it has horizontal embroidery, which gives the illusion of a waist. So everything is put into proportion with this dress, including the little puff at the shoulder as well. So I think it gives really good shape.
I think this is a brilliant occasion dress. And when I say brilliant occasion dress, this can be worn on so many occasions. It is great, and you just feel really well put together in this.
Yeah.
Like you've really made an effort. And we have just dressed it down with some Birkenstocks, haven't we?
Yeah, I think why not, because I think when you buy a dress like this, why not wear it as many times as you can to get the money's worth?
Yeah.
So it looks lovely dressed down. You could also wear it with a pair of white trainers too.
Yeah, nice. Really nice.
What are you giving it in terms of rating?
I'm going to give this... Oh. Do you know what? It's really interesting because when I saw it in the mirror, I would have said about a 7. But now I'm seeing it in the mirror here on camera, I'm actually going to give it an 8.
I'm going to give it a 9.
Ooh.
I do think it's a really lovely dress and really good value for the money.
But do you know what it is as well? I think I rate them on me.
Yeah, and I do sometimes too, but I kind of, this looks nice on me. It's not one I would necessarily wear, but I just think it's a beautiful dress with beautiful style details, good value for money.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about all those things, which for me makes it a 9.
Okay, so if this is a dress for all occasions and not necessarily on me, then I'm going to go for a 9 also.
Copying me again.
Always. We're here with the lovely Loretta. Loretta is 46. She's 5'2", size 12 to 14 with a 34E bust size. And Loretta, with the help of Claire today, we're going to be taking you beyond your wardrobe. So we're here with our first guest. We have got the lovely Loretta. So tell us, what's kind of going on with your current wardrobe?
Not much really. I'm always in casual stuff, really like active wear.
Okay, but do you like that?
I don't mind it, but I'd like to look a little bit more like put together.
Okay.
A bit more put together. Like I feel like I'm just literally always running around like a little kid, looking at
Listen, you're nailing the little kid look. That's pretty cool, right?
I feel like a teenage boy sometimes.
Oh, okay. So you kind of want to look a little bit more...
Feminine.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit more feminine, a little bit more, I guess, classy.
Oh, right, okay, classy.
Can you give us an idea of what classy looks like to you?
Like more tailored.
Okay, lovely.
A bit more colour. I'm always in like nudes or blacks, so I'm very kind of beige.
Okay, yeah.
So maybe a bit of colour.
And are there any colours that you're particularly drawn to?
No, I just like something that's a bit warm, a bit vibrant.
Okay. Have you worn colour before, or is this kind of where you're at now? Is it quite different to how you maybe dressed in the past, or have you always dressed very casually and kind of in neutral colours?
I've always pretty much steered towards black.
Okay. Is there a reason for that?
No, just because it's I know I haven't got black on today, but I guess it's just like easier to wear.
Do you find it a safe
Yeah,
colour
it
to
makes
wear? Go
makes
on.
you look slimmer.
Yeah, and listen, historically, that's what we've been fed, and I think
Yeah.
that's what Claire is trying to show with myself, that, you can wear colour and look fabulous in it.
Yeah,
Doesn't
yeah.
have to be black. But I do hear you, because before meeting Claire, I would always wear black as well,
Yeah.
because it was safe.
Yeah.
And it was slimming.
Yeah.
And there's always a time for black, isn't there? I mean, black is a great
Feels.
wardrobe staple, well, of course. Yeah.
Yes.
But it's kind of a really good wardrobe staple, and I
Yeah.
wear loads of black as well. It looks really chic, but I think it's when you start kind of using it for reasons other than kind of enjoying it.
Yes.
I think that's what we kind of
Yes.
want to get away from.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's very true.
Kind of
Yeah,
hide,
sure.
want to hide in black and hide in big
Yeah.
shapes, and that's what a lot of women unfortunately tend to do. And it's
Yeah. Big
Yeah.
baggy jumper.
Yeah, which is
baggy
what you've got
trousers.
on stage, but you do feel
Also-
comfortable in that.
No, I do feel comfortable, but I'm not really showing off none of my shape.
And you have got shape.
I'm literally hiding underneath everything. And I think I'm making myself, I'm short anyway, I'm only 5 foot tall, so I'm probably making myself look a lot shorter.
How do you want to feel coming out of this?
Feminine.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah.
How's that for a challenge then, Claire, for a word? Feminine.
For sure, yeah. Feminine, and I kind of get the sense that, you know, you mentioned tailored.
Yeah.
I kind of feel that you want to look a little bit well put together, a little bit sharp as well, you know, that feminine, but with a kind of edgy touch.
Yeah.
That's what I kind of
like
get from you.
effortless chic.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I can't
nice.
imagine putting you in feminine sort of frills.
No.
Okay.
Or like florals.
Yes, because
Not for
there's-
you.
I
Yeah.
prefer like more like just a bold colour.
Do you wear many jeans?
I used to have a pair of 501s.
What would you wear on a night out?
Baggy trousers.
Okay, no, that's fine.
You sound like a song by Madness.
Yeah, normally maybe with a tighter top.
Okay.
But I'm normally like baggy somewhere.
Yeah.
And I nearly always keep a jacket over the top
Okay.
of whatever I've got on. My friends always have a go at me.
Why? Why'd you keep the jacket on?
I guess it's like a comfort thing. I'm hiding.
What are you hiding?
My belly.
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's something that we hear an awful lot, and something that I put to you when we first met. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So tell
maybe
us a bit
my arms a
more
little
about
bit.
how you feel about your overall body shape.
I don't actually mind it. And I
Good.
I lost a little bit of weight, and I felt so much more confident. But I've put a little bit of weight back on. So right now I'm kind of fluctuating a little bit. So it's, you know, when that's when I draw for the baggier clothes again.
Yeah.
Like,
But you know,
my
I
gym
think
clothes.
as well, you know, we always say style has no size. And I think, again, what Claire has taught me was I was wearing not the wrong clothing, but I didn't know what worked on my shape.
Yeah.
So even though you may have put on weight, when
Yeah.
Claire puts something together
Yeah.
for you, you may actually think to yourself, this is okay, I don't need to
Yeah.
lose the weight. I
Yeah.
look good in this.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. Because to be honest with you, I do prefer a fuller figure on other women.
Yeah,
Yeah.
love that.
When I look at other women, but for me, it's all about confidence, isn't it? You can be any
Absolutely.
size, any shape.
Yeah.
As long as you've got that confidence, you look amazing.
And quite
That's what I've stopped
often,
doing.
as we always say, and you love to point out, that when we do our side by side,
I look better than Claire.
means she does, because she fills out
Yeah.
her curves,
Yeah.
fill out the clothes
Yeah.
beautifully.
Yeah.
And she looks better than me.
Whereas I was
You've got
always
a
that.
lovely shape.
Thank you. But I was always that girl that would turn around and say, well, it's okay for you. You're a size 8, 10, you can wear that. I could
Yeah.
never wear that.
Yeah.
But Claire has taught me that actually I can, and that's what I want to bring to this show.
Yeah.
To show women, you know, that are slightly larger and curvaceous,
Yeah.
that actually you can look
Yeah.
good.
Style
Yeah.
is an inside job.
Yeah.
You've got to feel confident in yourself,
Yeah.
first and foremost, for you to project that
Yes.
stylish confidence
Yes.
when you're in an outfit.
Yeah. So is there any part of your body or your shape that actually you feel to yourself, you know, I'll be really honest with you, my tops of my arms is something that I don't overly like to show that much. Claire has,
I don't like my legs.
Yeah, totally. Is there any part, you know, that you said to us, well, look, I'm not happy with the top of my thighs, or
Oh yeah, I don't really. At the very top of my thighs, I hate.
right?
I've got like this.
Don't hate.
Sorry, strong word.
Yeah.
I've just got like this little extra bit of plumpness. I
Yes.
guess. And it looks like it don't belong to me. It looks like a bit
To
of
be fair, it's probably
It
mine.
looks like a bit of Play-Doh.
Overspilling.
Like a bit of Play-Doh that's just been stuck right
Right.
on the top of my thighs.
Yeah, literally here.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
right there.
yeah, well, I've got
So-
that. Even
so
Claire's got that.
I could probably sit here and say about 1,000 things that I don't love about.
Okay,
the way I
what do
look.
you
But
love?
I'm trying not to do that.
Yes,
Good girl.
Good, good.
To be kind to myself, because I think that words are spells.
Yeah.
So we have to speak kindness, and that starts with ourselves.
Absolutely.
And I love that. That's so true. And I think what's important when we're saying, you know, is there anything you're unhappy with?
Yeah.
What Claire will do is actually dress you so that
Yeah.
you learn to embrace that.
Yes.
And that's what, to me, it is like a wizardry what you
Yeah.
do. So yes, it's not about hating yourself, it's learning to live with what you've got and
Yeah.
accept what you
Yes.
have and dress with that in the moment.
Yeah.
So things that you love and that you'd like to show off. I mean, would you like to show off a little bit of cleavage
Yeah,
or your
I
arms?
don't mind my
or,
boobs.
Yeah.
They're not doing too bad for their age. to be fair.
Yay!
One of Loretta's style hang-ups is her tummy area, so I'm going to show her that she doesn't have to hide it under baggy sweatshirts and t-shirts. She can actually have it on show, of course she can, but to ease her focus on her tummy area. I'm going to create some balance in the rest of her outfit so it's not the main focal point.
And I'm here for that.
I've got a really good sense now of what Loretta's after in terms of changing up her style a little bit. Let's start with colour. You said you wanted some colour, and I think you would look amazing in red. How do you feel about red?
I like red.
You do?
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh, that's so good.
My last name's Power. It's a power
Oh,
colour.
perfect.
perfect.
Do you know, red is a power colour, and I think that's why some women feel a little bit apprehensive about wearing red, because it does say, look at me,
Yeah.
and I'm bossing it.
Yeah.
So
That's what I want.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm really happy. I love pairing pink and red together. It's such a gorgeous
it's a
colour
nice
combination.
colour. Yeah.
Really, really,
Really nice.
lovely. Okay, how do you feel about the new kind of yellow of the season, this lemon yellow?
They're very kind of pastel shades, aren't they, they're in at the moment?
I find it a bit wishy-washy.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's
Oh,
fine. No,
Yeah, totally fine.
we
I
want you to
I
be
feel
really
like
honest.
these sort of colours you buy for newborn babies when you don't know
Okay.
if you're having a girl or boy.
Or for Easter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easter. Okay, so not such a fan of the
Yeah.
lemon. Not a
No.
problem. Not a problem. We've got denim, and I'm going to have potentially put you in some double denim.
Nice. I don't mind a bit of double denim.
Bit of
Oh,
double denim.
love it.
Because I actually, and they call it the Canadian tuxedo.
Yeah, Texas tuxedo.
Texas tuxedo.
Yeah,
They
I
do.
did not know that.
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
kind of wanted to be a little bit tailored, and I
Yeah.
actually do feel that putting a denim shirt with a smart pair of denim jeans can look quite tailored.
Yeah.
So you love a baggy trouser.
Yeah, I do.
And I think more of a tailored,
I love
pleated, wider leg trouser
Yeah.
it's not gonna be too far from what you're into currently,
Yeah.
especially for
They're nice,
comfort.
aren't they?
Yeah.
But the fact that they
Great
are
colour.
pleated and slightly smarter, I think
Yeah.
you're still going to get the same feel,
Yeah.
but look a lot more put together.
Yeah.
Jeans. I've picked out some 70s style flare jeans
Yeah.
because these are going to be great for balancing out your tummy.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I love them.
You do? Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
Oh,
No,
I
I really,
adore
I
those
really,
as well.
really like them.
These are a great
It's
shape.
70 chic.
Yeah, and they've got that pressed crease down the front.
Yeah.
Again, it's like that little tailored element.
No, I like it.
And finally, we're just going to try some blazers on you because, again, you know, referencing the tailored look, a blazer looks really great with a pair of jeans. It really finishes off an outfit. You don't have to wear it to anything smart. You can put on your trainers,
Yeah.
a pair of jeans, a little top, and then just finish it off with a blazer. It just looks really well put together.
Yeah.
How do you feel about blazers? Do you wear them?
I don't normally.
Well, like I said, you said about being grown up and a bit more, you know, powerful.
No, I actually love that as a style,
Oh, good.
but I don't know why I've never really gravitated towards it myself.
Do you know what though? And I think as well, we all like certain styles, but it's how you put each piece together.
Yeah.
And that's what Claire is amazing
Yeah.
at doing. I love a blazer. I love tailored trousers. I love blouses.
Yeah.
But actually, sometimes when I put all three together, it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
And then she comes along and goes, bop, bop, bop. And it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
ah.
Yeah.
So make sure you come back for our next show where we will be revealing Loretta's full-on Beyond the Wardrobe look.